what do you need to know? Now, you've got a choice between pile number 1, 2, or 3. Pile number 1 is the purple stone. Pile number 2 is represented by the pink stone, the pink quartz stone. And pile number 3 is represented by the green stone. Now I'm going to give you a moment to choose which pile or piles you are actually drawn to. Because I hear you, because some of you are going to choose more than one pile, and that's absolutely fine. Okie dokie, let's go to pile number 1. Pile number 1. Hope you guys have been enjoying your weekend so far. I had an amazing weekend, I must say, because I went to see Beyonce on Thursday and she just kick-started my week of fun. So, enough about that. Let's crack on with your reading and let's see, what do you need to know? Right, so we've got the Ace of Wands, the Hermit card, the Sun card, the World card, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Let's just move these up. What do you need to know, pile number 1? Well, you're definitely embarking on a new beginning. You know, there's something that you are looking forward to. There's something that you really have your eyes on, and Spirit is supporting you in this area. And I feel like this could be like a new job opportunity. Some of you are thinking about whether or not you should go back to the gym, and Spirit is saying go for it. You know, some of you may want to travel also, and maybe travel alone. And Spirit is saying, yeah, you know, you can do that, but obviously make sure that you're safe when you're doing so. There's also an indication here of you trying to access some sort of new opportunity, some sort of new beginning. And this could be in regards to dating as well, because some of you have been single for a long time. And I'm hearing you have been single by choice. And Spirit is saying, yeah, you know, enjoy yourself, you know, connect with new people. You never know what could happen. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, but at the same time, don't shun yourself. You know, there's an energy of you maybe thinking about, I haven't got this, I haven't got that, I don't look like this, I don't look like that. You know, you want to be perfect is what I'm picking up. There's something about you wanting to be perfect in order to go out there and date people. But Spirit is saying, you know, you don't have to be perfect to, obviously you want to make sure that certain things are put into place, but you don't have to be perfect in order to date someone. And you are deserving and worthy of being with someone. You know, it's not about, I'm not going to be good enough. You have to think of, is that person going to be good enough for you? And I feel like you are coming to an end of isolation, and I feel like you put yourself in this isolation, and Spirit was supporting you in that area as well, because you wanted to go within, you wanted to reflect, you wanted to learn about yourself as well. Some of you have come out of a relationship, and I feel like this was a transformational time for you, you know, and it may have been quite uncomfortable when you were alone, but it was necessary so that you could do the inner work, so that you can do the healing, which I feel that you are embarking on right now, or that I feel like you're actually doing it in the now. And even when you are going through your healing journey, you can still connect with other people. You can still meet other people. You know, everyone is not completely 100% healed, you know, to think about, oh, I can't go out with anyone because I'm not 100% healed. That's not true. But I feel that some of you are going towards a new timeline. You're leaving behind an old timeline of not wanting to express yourself. So this is an indication of you are going to have some sort of glow up is what I'm picking up. And there's also indication here, you know, I'm jumping, but there's also indication here of some sort of future love interest, some sort of future date that you go on could actually result in a marriage, is what I'm picking up. Now, whoever you are going to connect with, this person could come from a different part of the world than you come from. You know, you could connect on the internet for some of you, not for all of you, or some of you could go on holiday and you meet this individual. I'm also picking up that there's going to be success in regards to your career. Okay, some of you are embarking on a new venture as well. And this new venture is like a new project that you're thinking about doing, and it may have something to do with kids. Maybe some of you want to do children's clothes. Maybe some of you want to actually express yourself, you know, get in touch with your inner child. Maybe some of you want to sell your paintings. Maybe some of you want to do, you know, you want to sell handmade things that you make at home. Some of you actually may want to start gardening as well, but this is a time that you're going to be really thinking about expressing yourself, maybe because it's summertime, I don't know, but you've been in isolation, and this isolation period, I feel, may have been a time whereby you were honing your craft, you were working behind the scenes, and I feel that whatever you showcase to the world, it's going to be very successful. Now, for some of you, you don't want to actually sell anything, any type of products or services, but you may actually want to put yourself out there. You know, you may actually decide that you want to, there's something about travel, there's something about languages as well. You know, picking up that some of you could be, you could speak different languages, and you may want to go into work in this area. Not for all of you, but for some of you. But I feel as if this has been a childhood dream for some of you, and this is going to give you opportunity to do so, to do it. There's something about you being quite closed off from the heart. Now, this indication here, for me personally, is like maybe someone was trying to stop and block you in maybe areas of you succeeding at work. There's something around, it could be yourself or it could be someone else. Like, what I'm picking up is that someone may have been trying to hide you. So you could be in an industry whereby, I'm hearing it's dog eat dog, and there could be someone that's threatened by you. Not for all of you, but there could be someone that admires your work ethic, admires the way you look. There's something about the way that you look, right? And there's someone that feels that they are not as shiny and as glittery as you are. So there's something about your essence that's very bright. You could be very popular. You could be very happy, which is a good thing, right? But you could be very happy, very popular, and very likable, very social, very creative is what I'm picking up. And you could be creative in the way that you dress, in the way that you do your work. So there's someone in the line of work that you work in. This could be another creative, and it has something to do with social media. So someone could be seeing you rise on the internet. Say some of you may want to start a YouTube channel or Instagram page, or a Threads page, or a TikTok page, or something like that, a blog, something along lines, right? And there could be somebody that is doing the same thing as you, but they are not succeeding as fast as you are. So if you have me thinking, oh, is someone competing with me, or is someone not wanting me to succeed? And this could be a friend. I'm hearing for some of you, this could be a friend, and this person doesn't have to be doing the same line of work as you, right? But there is someone that is watching your rise. There's someone that's watching you grow and glow, and they feel as though they're being left behind. This person, like I said, they are not in the same line as work. They are not, sorry, in the same line of work as you are. For some of you, they are. But for others of you, they're not. But they're seeing you rise, and they're quite shocked, and they're taken aback. Hello, BM Ghana. How are you today? I hope all is well with you. They're taken aback by your glow. They're taken aback by your confidence. They're taken aback by how successful you are. Because I'm hearing for some of you, you may have said, oh, you know, one day I'm going to be famous, or one day I'm going to be known for, you know, my fashion, or I'm going to be known. There's something about, you may have said to someone when you were younger that you're going to be known for something, your creativity especially. This could be in regards to like Maybe you're singing, you're dancing, you're acting. Some of you could work behind the scenes. Some of you could be producers. Some of you could be into performing arts, whereby you like ballet, you like opera. There's something here about you expressing yourself. And it could also, I'm picking up, be in regards to you creating with your hands. So you can make a lot of beautiful handmade stuff. You can do hair. Some of you actually like to ride horses or something like that. And there's something that you do that you always believed at the back of your mind, that you are going to be known for this, and not just known to just be famous, but just to be known for your skills and your talents in this area, because you are destined to shine. You are destined to stand out. And I feel like you are. In the past, you were doubting yourself, and it's like you're coming into your own. You have come out of a cycle, or you're coming out of a cycle, I believe so, around March season, when it was Aries season. There's been a transformation here. And I also feel that this could have something to do with when Neptune went into Aries. So you may want to look at where Neptune went into Aries in your chart, right? But it definitely has triggered you to be on the up and up. And I've noticed since Neptune went into Aries, a lot of the old 90s R&B artists that I love listening to, they're coming back out. Because I saw the other day, it's a side note, right, guys? I saw the other day Maya, one of my favorite R&B artists, she performed on the BET. She's been in the game for like 25 years. Obviously, I went to see Beyonce with my sister on Thursday. Beyonce's been reigning. She's a reigning queen, living legend. I've followed Beyonce since I was 14 years old, when she was 16, and she came out with No, No, No with Destiny's Child. Ashanti, she was performing. Amiri's come back out. She hasn't dropped a song since, 18 years ago, So a lot of people that are like my age group, because we're all in our 40s now, it's like they're reigniting their creativity. They're coming back out. So there's something about you maybe rebranding yourself, is what I'm picking up. There's something about you rebranding yourself, you coming back out. And some people are quite threatened by this, because they may have felt like you were like a has-been. That's what I'm picking up. Like, they may have felt like you've given up on your creativity. They may have felt like you've given up on what you do best, and they are shocked by your glow up. They are shocked by your comeback. So I feel with you, part number one, you've got some comeback energy right here, and it's taken the world, or people that your friends, your family, people that doubted you, it's taken them aback, I should say. They're in shock. And this also suggestion here, not for all of you, but I feel for some of you strongly, your comeback is a nightmare for a lot of people, is what I'm picking up. Not a lot of people want you to fail. I have to add that, because there are some people that are happy for you. There's some people that have been rooting for you. There's some people that have been saying to you, or they will say to you, I knew you could do it. I just wanted you to believe that you can do it. And that's the thing. Some of you have been in hiatus, is what I'm hearing. And you just didn't want the drama. You just didn't want, all this type of noise around you. Some of you may have moved away from family, moved away from friends, and now you're coming back, but you've come back and you have transformed yourself. I also pick up for some of you that, this an indication of maybe you coming out of a marriage, is what I'm picking up. Now, something could be finalized in regards to a divorce, or you may have been separated, or you have gotten a divorce from a spouse, an ex-spouse, and you're going to go towards new love. And the Ace of Cups does also suggest someone falling in love with their self. So I feel like your newfound love with self is going to invite, new love opportunities towards you as well. Now, you could start dating someone with the Knight of Wands that could be of a different cultural background, but someone that doesn't seem too serious. This person could be in and out. This person could be a charmer. This person may make you feel as if they're a player, but the private life of this individual is someone that is quite peaceful, but you wouldn't think that at first. So Spirit is saying, give this person a chance. For some of you, this person may have come out of a marriage themselves as well, but I feel like there is new love, and this person is going to be very exciting. Again, there's something about you being taken aback by this person's energy, because they could be quite abrupt in their their speech in regards to wanting to date you. This person, I feel, I'm hearing they may not be looking for marriage, but again, it's early days, so it may kind of scare you if they say they are. It's what I'm picking up. So let me see what the other cards are saying. All right. So you got to let them go. You are afraid of stepping into the new, but staying stuck in an old cycle with them will continue to lead you towards misery, boredom, possible depression that could affect your health. So there is someone around you that Spirit is saying that you need to release, you need to let go of. Okay. This individual, I'm hearing they're like a leech. They're energetic vampire. And this individual, I feel, could be a person that doesn't want you to evolve, whether or not they are aware of that. Because I'm not picking up a negative energy, but I feel like you could be around someone that you may have known for a long time. There could be a friend, but there's something about them not wanting you to expand. For some of you, this individual may not want you to date before them, or get married before them, or have kids before them, or something like that. They could say like little subtle things. For others of you, this is someone that, because they are in refusal to grow and heal, they don't want you to grow and heal. And I don't feel like they are aware that they are vibrating in that energy, because I'm picking up like a very dense energy, like a buzz. I can't explain it. It's like a very dense energy with this individual, and your energy is very vibrant. It's very loud, and it's very powerful and exuberant. Like, your energy is supposed to, you know, connect with other people, like-minded people like yourself. And this other energy that you are around is just very mundane. There's nothing wrong with being like isolated and stuff, but this is an energy that doesn't want to change, is what I'm picking up. And you could feel some type of way to tell this energy about your ideas, your projects, who you fancy, who you want to date and stuff like that. And you could be met with a lot of criticism. Did I say that properly? Yeah, this person's very nitpicky. Could be a Virgo, not for all of you. But this individual could also be an individual that tries to steal the limelight every time you guys go out. This person could be a Leo. And exactly, stop telling people how to live your life. Stop letting other people tell you how to live your, exactly. And that's what I feel is the situation here with you, pile number one. There is an energy around you that is dictating how you live your life, whether you are aware of it or not. And Spirit wants you to release this person. Now, some of you, I'm hearing, they could be your family members. They could even be a spouse, and I'm not here to break up anyone's marriage or nothing like that, right? But I'm just, I'm just saying what I feel, what I see. Or it could be a friend, right? This could be someone at work with the Hermit card right there. This could be someone that is in the same line as work as you. You're both trying to succeed. You're both trying to make it in some area, and you are going to be, from what I see, very successful in your line of work. But there's an energy here of someone not wanting you to change. So you could be single and you may want to get married, and this person that is around you is energetically blocking you from connecting with anyone else, because their agenda is to have you for themselves. See how he's holding the lamp? That's your energy in the lamp, and they want to capture your energy, which they have done in this card, and they want this energy for themselves because they know that you are the prize. They know that you are the type of person that attracts a lot of attention. And this could also mean not just in regards to love, this could also mean in regards to work. This person doesn't want you to maybe climb the career ladder. This person doesn't want you to succeed in your chosen field, in your creativity. They want you to be as, I'm hearing, depressed as they are, as stuck as they are, is what I'm picking up. And Spirit is saying, deep down that this person's got to go. And what you can do in this area is maybe not tell this person about everything that's going on in your life. This person may have deterred you in the past and made you miss out on opportunities. And the thing is, we cannot give over our life to anyone else. We do also have to take accountability for who we choose to be around us as well. So I'm not saying this is entirely this person's fault. It takes two to tango. So if this person has, blocked love from you, blocked a job opportunity from you, you too also have to say to yourself, why did I allow that to happen? You know, it's easier said than done, because if it is someone that you respect and someone that you would never think would want that for you, then obviously you're going to listen to that person. You know, you may feel that person's got your best interest at heart, but what you could do if you're confused about who it is, see if this individual is happy for you when you've got good news, and also, is this person living out their purpose? Are they happy themselves? You know, when you tell them some good news, are they encouraging, or are they trying to deter you from pursuing this great news even further? You know, and if you feel like you have to censor yourself around this person, then that's your answer. Now, like I said, in other areas you could be cool with this person, right? But you may need to start limiting your time around this person. If you're going to start dating, don't let this person know. If you fancy anyone, don't let this person know. If you're going to go for a job opportunity, don't let this person know. But for some of you, you may actually have to cut this person off. Yeah, we've got quiet. So I feel like this person, like I said, there's an energy of this person being quite quiet. Like, it's nothing wrong with being quiet, but this is a sign. This person is quiet, or you could be quiet, or spirit wants you to move in silence in regards to what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to manifest, because you are very magnetic. And this person knows that you're magnetic, and everyone else can sense it, can feel it. You are a vibe. Your energy is big. Look, we've got the sun here. This is your energy. You know, this is solar plexus energy for me, right? Your energy is very bright. You attract a lot of people. You've attracted this person as well, because they too are drawn to your magnetic energy. And I feel like, again, regardless if this person has been trying to, you know, sabotage you, or don't want you to leave them. It could be a situation where they're fearful that you're going to leave them. Hi, Janita. I hope I said your name right, darling. This could be a situation whereby they're just fearful that other people are going to get an opportunity to spend time with you. So it's very selfish in a way. They don't want other people to experience you. They want you all for themselves, right? And spirit also wants you to expand, you know, date is what spirit is saying, because there is new love waiting for you. There is new love waiting for you. And if you have been in that energy of appeasing other people, and you could have a different tastes, you can have, you may like to date people from different cultural backgrounds, but you could be fearful that, oh, you know, if this person finds out, then, you know, but if that's your preference, then, you know, go for it. You don't have to report back to this individual. Don't give this person power over your life, is what I'm picking up. Because I feel for some of you, you may end up dating someone that is of a different cultural background. And this person may not be, I don't feel like this person is, I'm hearing like this person will match your energy, and it may ruffle a few feathers, but I feel like you're stepping into a new cycle right now. Maybe in the past you stuck to a certain way of being, but you're breaking free from that with the Ace of Swords. You are gaining some sort of clarity about knowing that you are deserving of love, because I feel like in the past you were not giving yourself permission to maybe connect with people. It's like you may have told yourself, I'm just one of these people that's going to end up single. You know, everyone else around me deserves happiness except for me. And I just blame it on, like, obviously that mindset, and it's about working through that mindset. Why do you feel that way? It's about looking at what happened to make you feel that way. Was it your upbringing? This is when shadow work comes into play, right? Was it your upbringing? Was it your last relationship? If so, and is it the people that are around you that are telling you negative things about, you know, not wasting your time by getting into a relationship? You got to look at all these areas as to why you think that way. And some of you have done, some of you haven't done, but just take time out and journal. You know, where do these thoughts come from? Why do I not feel deserving? Because love is there for all, I believe. You know, I believe that we are here to love, and we are here to receive love. You know, love is the highest vibration of all as well. And whoever this person is, they're not resonating of love. They are possibly resonating of resentment. And I'm hearing ill will for some of you. Unfortunately, I'm not laughing. I don't think it's funny, but their energy and your energy doesn't match. And like I said, they want to hide you They don't want you to expand. I don't know who this person is. It could actually be an ex-partner. It could be someone that likes you. It could be someone that, I don't know who this person is, but I feel that regardless of the fact, you're going to break free from this individual's energetic hold over you, and you're going to start pouring into yourself. And that could be the thing. I feel that you may have been in an energy of not loving yourself, and so because of that, you aligned with this individual that was reinforcing to you that you were not of love when you are, because your energy is just gigantic and bright and beautiful, and anyone would want to, date someone like you. This individual may have kept you at a low vibration, like, oh, you're wasting your time, or no one's going to want to date you, or I don't know. They said things to make you feel like, yeah, you're right, actually, yeah, I might as well stay single. Maybe this person's single themselves, and there's nothing wrong with being single, but I feel like this, even if this person in a relationship, they feel very alone in that relationship. They're not happy, so when they see you getting excited about the new crush or whatever, they talk you out of it. I've seen it happen. And it's just disgusting. And it's like, why would you do that to someone? If you really love a person, wouldn't you set them free, or wouldn't you want them to be happy? And evidently that's not the case here. And I feel like the only way you can set yourself free from this type of entrapment, energetic entrapment, is by loving yourself. And once you start loving yourself, pouring into yourself, doing things that you enjoy, and putting yourself first, and not thinking about the opinions of others and trying to appease others, because that must weigh heavily on your heart when you go to bed at night, because it's like you are sabotaging yourself in some ways. It's like you are talking yourself out of situations and opportunities to appease someone that's not even happy with their own life, right? You can't live your life for anyone else. Now, this could have something to do with your culture, so I have to be very mindful with what I'm saying. But at the same time, whoever you believe in, I should say, they would want you to be happy. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, which I doubt you are, they will want you to be happy. So you have to fulfill that. You have to fulfill being happy, pouring yourself into, finding a hobby. For some of you may need to find a hobby. Some of you may need to connect with other people, connect with your friends from the past, if they're positive friends, by the way. But some of you may need to reconnect with other people. Some of you definitely need to go out more, whether that means you go for walks in the park, if you haven't got hay fever, but just go for walks, find a hobby, journal, pick up something creative, do something creative, draw. You don't have to be Picasso. Sing, go to a karaoke night with some of your friends, just start doing things that make you feel good, and you'll start to see how deserving you are, and you'll start to raise your vibration, and you'll start to remove yourself from this dense, low vibing, miserable energy. Because this could be something bigger, whereby you may fear your community, or I'm hearing like your lineage or something like that is going to be disturbed if you date someone that is, this person could be of a different cultural background. I feel with the World card and the Knight of Wands right here, this person could be a Leo. They could be a Virgo. They could be a Taurus. They could be a Sagittarius, a Libra, or you could be of those signs. Scorpio or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith, or you could have those signs in your chart. So I feel for you, you're going through a glow up. You're transforming. And Spirit wants you to start taking your power back and going after what you want and who you want. Treat yourself to a treat. Do not feel guilty about it. And for some of you, that treat is a new partner. And you're just like hesitating because you don't want to upset certain people. So what message do you need to know? So we've got the 4th chakra. And it says it's time to rejuvenate yourself by giving yourself love. I accept myself the way that I am. I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. So that could be the thing, part number 1. You are waiting to be accepted when Spirit actually wants you to accept yourself, because whoever you are around, they don't even accept themselves. So how are they going to be able to accept you? They're going to try and keep you in that energetic entrapment so that you don't see your value, so that you don't see your worth, because their fear is that you're going to leave them behind because they are in refusal to do the work. So if they see that you're trying to do the work, they're going to drag you back down to the pits of despair where they reside, and you don't belong there. Okay. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I'm unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? So also Spirit wants you to be, I mentioned before, you may want to go back to the gym, or you may want to go to the gym. You may want to eat more healthier, may want to drink more water, and just really take care of yourself. Take your vitamins, eat more fruits, more veg, etc. I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forwards from here. So it's about having gratitude and being grateful for what you have, the simple things, the little things, and making plans for your life, not to appease other people. Oh, would Sally agree with me enjoying myself and going to watch the new Superman film? Forget Sally, man. Sally needs to work out what's going on in her own life. You need to think about what's going to make you happy, as long as it's not hurting you or anyone else, right? Give yourself permission to live the life of your dreams and to create the life of your dreams, because your life is destined for abundance. Your life is destined for happiness, travel, connecting with new people. Okay, so we've got the second chakra, sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is popping. Now, two things have come to mind. I feel like you have a very healthy heart chakra, but for some of you, I feel like your heart chakra is quite closed off, and Spirit may want you to meditate on your heart chakra, because you do radiate a lot of love, and that's why you attract a lot of people to you, and this individual unfortunately also. But this person's draining your energy, and also Spirit wants you to be mindful as to who you allow around you, because not everyone deserves access to your energy. Okay, and you could be feeling very drained and worn out, and just be mindful of who you are around and how you feel after you leave these individuals, because we do have the Four of Swords here. So I feel like there's someone that needs to be stopped and blocked out of your energy, because they're draining you, they're draining your life force, right? I am worthy and I deserve an abundance of anything that I require. Okay, I watch my thoughts to ensure that I am honoring and respecting myself. I honor myself by knowing that I'm worthy to receive. You are worthy to receive, part number one. Don't let anyone tell you any different. I'm open to receive now. Exclamation mark, now. Okay. I remind myself that it is a sign of strength to ask for help. Now, I feel some of you may need to ask for help in regards to this person, because you may feel to yourself, and hopefully it's not that serious, but you may feel to yourself, this person for a long time, and it could be a family member for some of you. And if you tell people about this person, you don't want to hear any backlash. You don't want to hear any disrespect about this individual. But I guarantee if you were to tell people about this individual, they'll say, listen, this person is blocking you. This person's controlling you. This person doesn't want the best for you. Okay, so that's what I have for you, part number one. Please take care of yourself. You're on the up and up. And don't let no one try and snatch your destiny and stop and block it. See you soon. Take care of yourself. It's always a pleasure. Peace out. Remember to go and treat yourself and do what makes you feel good. Okay, we're going to move on over to pile number two. Let's see what's good. What's good in the hood. All right. Pile number two. All right. Part number two, what do you need to know? All right. All right. So we've got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Swords. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Page of Wands. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Strength. Page of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Okie dokie. For you, part number two, I feel like there was a missed opportunity in regards to love, which may have stressed you out a lot. But your reading is basically saying that this is actually not a missed opportunity. Someone's going to be coming back around. Now, you have free will, okay? and it's up to you whether or not you want to accept this person back in. But there is someone here that is going to be coming back around. You know, there's an energy lingering, and they have been as stressed as you have been. So some of you may have been stressed because we've got the Nine of Swords, and there's an indication here that this could be your energy, and this stress is going to be coming to an end because someone is going to, I feel, come back and maybe offer you a gesture, maybe offer you a gift, maybe apologize. For some of you, this is a soulmate connection. Now, we do connect with a lot of different people that can be our soulmate, but I feel as if this is a love situation right here. For some of you, this could be a best friend, but I'm feeling more so it could be love. I feel like you may have ended the situation, or this person may have ended the situation, but it has been stressing both of you out, and it may have been unspoken. Now, there's an indication here of you fearing that someone has many options, but that's not true, because someone has been independent, or there's someone fearing that you have many options. Someone here has been independent, someone's walked away, Eight of Cups. And even if, because I do see the Nine of Cups, someone may have been lapping up their attention and all the rest of it, their mind has always been on you. And for some of you, I feel like someone has been trying to control the narrative of this actual dynamic. You know, they don't want you to know that you have this hold over them. So someone may have been acting as if a situation of separation did not affect them, when in actual fact it is. They could be trying to numb out the pain with vices. They could be trying to, you know, they definitely do get a lot of attention, but they don't, it's not serious, is what I'm picking up, right? Because their main focus is on you. And I feel like this person is in love with you, and they may come back in very charming, but this person's still in a Page of Cups energy. Page of Cups is cute, but this individual wants to morph into the King of Cups, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this person's mind. Deep down, this person is the King of Cups, right? No one wants a potential though, but this person is the King of Cups. But all they can offer in the now, because we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Wands. All they can offer right now is, I'm hearing spiritual timeout. The reason why there has been a separation is because this person is not meeting you where you're at energetically. That's why there's been a separation. Spirit wants to see if this person can level up. Or maybe Spirit may have separated you from someone because maybe you were in a energy whereby you weren't able to give the other person what they desired, what they wanted, or someone had to hold back from you. Now, I feel like, let's see what else we've got. We've got charismatic. So you are very charismatic is what I'm picking up. You are very loving. You do have a lot of admirers as well, but somebody may have feared this about you having a lot of admirers. If it is a situation where someone split up from you, right, they felt like you were playing the field and they felt that they had to protect themselves and walk away. That could be your energy as well in regards to someone else, right? You may have walked away from someone else because you felt like they were playing the field. Now, like I said, you are charismatic, this person's charismatic, but there's a energy of liking the attention, whether it's yourself or the other person, but you both only want each other is what I'm picking up, but no one's showing that. What's being mirrored is that I want to be single, I don't want anything serious. And because of someone's charisma, someone's fearful of that. Praise yourself, be your own cheerleader. Okay, what does that mean? Obviously, I know what it means, but I'm thinking in context to this. Yeah, I feel like someone, I'm hearing the word, may have been trying to humble you or something like this, or someone was very threatened by the fact that you got a lot of attention. So it's almost as if they may have been trying to have some sort of secret competition with you due to the fact that they actually do care about you, but you may have been seeking validation from Ah, that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so for some of you, you may have been seeking validation from someone that weren't giving it to you because they cannot really validate themselves. And Spirit is saying you need to become your own cheerleader. You need to celebrate yourself. And just because this person wasn't giving you that validation that you wanted does not mean that they don't like you, but they have to work on things themselves, because we've got the King of Cups here and we also got the Seven of Cups. This person is very confused. There's a lot going on here. They're very scattered. They do indeed want to be independent, meaning they want to be single in the now, right? They don't want to be with anyone, is what I'm picking up. So if it's a situation whereby you felt like, oh, they're entertaining this one and that one and they don't want me, they're a player. This person, yeah, they do like attention, but they don't want to be in anything serious with anyone else. If anything, they only have their eye on you. But there's energy of holding back, and there's energy of you holding back, is what I'm picking up. Yes, this person does have admirers, and you don't want to get into that type of energy whereby you're competing with other people, because I do feel like there's an energy of competition here. I'm surprised I ain't got the Five of Wands. There's an energy of people trying to vie for your attention, and maybe this person has been seeking validation from you. We've got ego, so someone is in their ego right here. And I feel like if it is a situation whereby this person gets a lot of attention, Spirit doesn't want you to get caught up in that whole competition, pick me type of energy, because it boosted this individual's ego and they need to evolve from that state and connect with their heart, is what I'm picking up. Because whatever you see in this individual, it resides within you also. And Spirit wants you to take back your power. So if you felt like you gave away your power to this individual, Spirit wants you to take back your power. Spirit wants you to pour into yourself. Like I said, whatever you see in this person, it resides within you also. So if you feel like this person is charismatic, if you feel like this person is egocentric, then you know the rest, right? But Spirit wants you to see yourself as charismatic. See yourself as the prize, because you are the prize. You could be looking at this person like they're the prize, and I'm sure they're hot, I'm sure they're attractive or whatever, but so are you, right? That's why you attracted each other. That's why you're both attracted to each other. And even if you think that this individual gets a lot of attention, so do you. And at the same time, it's what you do with that attention. And Spirit doesn't want you to, you lead by example, right? Spirit doesn't want you to just lap up all this attention and be egocentric about it, because it's like a tit for tat game, that I can get this person, well, I can get that person, but the real people that you both want to be with is with each other. But because you're both probably caught up in your egos, you're not talking about the elephant in the room, and then along the way you get hurt, they get hurt, and it leads to a separation, it leads to a dead end. So Spirit wants you to come out of that cycle, pile number 2, and take back your power. Okay, that person gets a lot of attention. Of course they're going to get a lot of attention because they're attractive. I get a lot of attention because I'm attractive also. This is the way Spirit wants you to look at it, right? But I'm not going to weaponize my attractiveness to make this person feel insecure. And for some of you, this person may be trying to do that to you, but you can showcase through action that your values don't just rely on someone fancying you. Okay, you can take back your power and pour yourself into your goals, and become independent of this person's approval. That could actually hopefully help this person to heal and grow, because they need to come out of this energy of feeling like the amount of attention I get means that I'm worthy. Strip all of that away. How will they be? You could be the catalyst of change to this individual. And I feel like you are actually the catalyst of change to this individual, because some of you may have abruptly ended this connection, and that's a shock to this person's ego. Like, wow, I thought, I say to individuals, jump, and they say how high, but not you. And that's going to help this individual to see, A, you don't treat people like this, and B, if I want to get someone or be with someone, I need to work on myself. I shouldn't just, focus on the outside validation of others. That they use that to boost their self-esteem because they're insecure. You're coming up as strength, right? You're powerful, you're confident. And I feel like they could fear that about you. You're coming up as a Nine of Pentacles. You're independent. You're focused on yourself and your self-growth. They could be so used to pick-me's, and you're not one of them. Okay? And let's see what else we've got. Okay, so we got the first chakra, base chakra, building a strong foundation. I create stability and security by adequately providing myself with the basic needs of a healthy life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. Nine of Pentacles, you see, you are cut from a different cloth, my darling. This is what you need to understand. And this person is not used to your kind. They are used to pick-me's. They are used to insecure individuals that seek validation also. So this is the type of people that they attract. And maybe once upon a time you were in that bubble. None of us are perfect. We have all been there. Trust me. Right? But you're morphing out of that. And I feel like by you excusing yourself from this chaotic energy, you are not only attracting different to you, you are showcasing what it looks like to love yourself, to value yourself, and to respect yourself. And I feel like with this energy that you are exuding or going to exude, this person's going to circle back around, because they want the best. And whoever is throwing themselves at this person or whatever the case is, they don't value these individuals. They pity these individuals. They disrespect these individuals. They don't respect these individuals. But they try to put you in that same bracket once upon a time. But that's why Spirit is saying to focus, take your energy back and focus on self. The first chakra speaks about your foundation. I always think of like the home with the first chakra, because our body is the home, and to be stable within self as well. And I feel like at a time this individual may have rocked your stability within self, right? They may have triggered an insecurity by their actions, by their behavior, which led to you safeguarding your energy and safeguarding yourself. And you could be in that energy right now where you're building yourself back up because of their shenanigans, because of their F-girl clown behavior or F-boy clownery. Okay? I use my creativity to build a strong foundation, as this is an essential key to my survival and growth. So Spirit wants you to take back your power and to build yourself back up again. To remind yourself that you are worthy, to remind yourself that you deserve nothing but the best, nothing less than the best, right? To start pouring into yourself, start loving yourself, Nine of Pentacles, start treating yourself, becoming independent and less codependent on this person's approval, okay? The more inner and outer stability I have, the more grounded and fulfilling my life will become. And you're going to start to see that your life becomes more fulfilling when you take back your power, when you start validating yourself, and when you stop seeking outside validation from others. I respect myself and take care of my physical body by nurturing and nourishing it. My body tells me what it needs. And Spirit is saying that your body is telling you that you need to shift your focus and energy back onto you. Okay, is what I'm picking up. So we got second chakra, sacral chakra. I honor and respect my sexuality, and I allow the natural flow of my feelings. I acknowledge that my sexual thoughts and feelings will arise, and I release unnecessarily guilt regarding sex. I'm open to the positive sensual feelings coming to me from others. You see, you're getting a lot of attention here. At the same time, I keep my sexual activities well directed and in balance. So you are very attractive, I should say. You are a very sensual person. A lot of people can sense this from you. This person does sense this from you, and I feel like they were very threatened, and because they were very threatened by your sexiness, they may have tried to, without, for some of you it wasn't intentional, because I'm not really picking up a negative energy, but I feel like they didn't want to believe that you were the truth, because they just feared your sensuality. They fear that, oh my days, a lot of, I don't know what type of people this person usually did, but I don't know, but they get very, it's like they start to compete with their person or someone that they like. It's like they want to be the only one to find someone attractive. Or if they feel like, I feel like with your energy, it's very big. They haven't come across anyone like you before because you're very independent and you're strong and you're powerful. And you're able to balance out your masculine and your feminine traits. So you could have a lot of people from different genders attracted to you. And this person is not used to that because they may feel like they've got to compete with both genders now. Or there's something about you that is very powerful that is threatening to this person whereby they feel like you're going to end up cheating on them. So I need to humble you. I don't feel like they think that in their head, but it's like you're showcasing, okay, I'm hearing anything you can do, I can do better. It's become that to this individual. And they're threatened by your sensuality because they're fearful of what you're going to do with it. Now, some of you have been intimate with this individual, and I feel like it's made them feel inadequate. It's made them feel like they don't know a lot in that area. Because I don't know what you've taught them, but you've taught them something and they enjoyed it. But then it's like, who else have you done this with? Where did you learn that from? For others of you, because you exude such powerful energy, sensual energy, this person is fearful that someone else is going to get it. Other people are going to notice it. You notice it and you're rubbing it in their face about it, if that makes sense. It's like they don't want you to have it. It's like they don't want you to own it. I can't explain. It's weird. They don't want you to have it. They don't want you to own it because they're fearful of what you're going to do. And they fear that it's going to make you egocentric. They're mirroring, they're projecting, right? They possess these same traits too, and I feel like they're insecure because the first chakra talks about your stability. I feel like they're insecure. Maybe they've come out of a marriage, or maybe their relationships have failed, or maybe someone cheated on them in the past. And this is, they have now weaponized SMEGs. I hope I'm saying that properly. And they may have decided that they're not going to date people that are SMEGsy. It's like this person, even though they want to be single, they may have chose to downgrade or just be flirtatious with individuals or something like that. Nothing serious, because your energy affects this individual. They're attracted to it, they like it, but they feel like your type of energy is because your energy is powerful, the sacral chakra here, right? They fear that your energy can destroy them, and it may have destroyed your type of energy. Everyone's got different energy, but your type of energy has destroyed them in the past, and they feel like your energy is going to finish them off, is what I'm picking up. But Spirit is saying that they want you to, because some of you may have felt like you need to censor this aspect of yourself, but Spirit wants you to express yourself. And expressing yourself can come in many forms. Doing something that you enjoy, doing a hobby, singing, dancing. And for some of you, it's a partner that you're with now, and they enjoy the intimacy, but then there's fears that are brought up after the intimacy, and then they may make you feel like interested in other people when you're not. But it's because of how intense that intimacy was. They start to think, who did you do that with? How did you learn that? I'm not on that level to, there's a lot of insecurities going on in here. Then they start thinking that you're entertaining other people, you're going to cheat on them, or you are cheating. So this is part of their insecurity as well. Yeah, they feel like you're flirting with other people and you're talking to people. And because they fear that, they feel like, I have to show power number 2 that I'm in demand too. And it causes a lot of conflict, madness and mayhem is what I'm picking up. And back to the beginning of the reading, this person is going to be circling around, but I feel like Spirit will only put this into place if this person matches your energy. No point them coming back around when they're still in this F-boy, F-girl energy, right? It's just going to be a same cycle. And Spirit wants you to continue to honor yourself. Spirit wants you to continue not to censor yourself, because I feel like you may have thought, it's because you can't hide who you are, right? It's, but it's this individual's own insecurity. This person's got a lot to work on. You could be dealing with someone that's a Leo. You could be dealing with someone that's a Virgo, Pisces. I've got Pisces here twice. Also an Aries as well. So your reading, part number 2, is about owning who you are, not censoring yourself, continuing to work on yourself, pouring yourself into things that you enjoy, your hobbies. Let me read the comments. Amen. Wow. Yeah. Me and my husband married 15 years. Wow. He drinks a lot and I'm done. I am so sorry about that. And maybe that's probably why the King of Cups came up as well. Because the King of Cups in some cases could speak about someone that overindulges. And I did pick that up with the overindulging with the Seven of Cups as well. But, you know, I feel like in this reading, it's like it's almost designed to make you feel guilty for being powerful and, you know, a sexual being, you know. And it's not like you're going out there and, you know, showcasing what you know in the bedroom to the world, but this person has their own insecurities that they need to work through, you know, whether that means they go and get counseling or they actually just talk to you about their insecurities. They come out of their ego and they talk to you about their insecurities and say, look, I'm very fearful of losing you. Like, I've never loved anyone like you before, and I'm scared that you are cheating on me or that you are going to cheat on me. Because the bottom line is this person feels like you're too good for them. That's just the bottom line, pile number 2. And because this person feels like you're too good for them, they may have tried to humble you, and they may have tried to make you feel less than because they feel less than you. And you may have taken that energy on board, and you may have started to nitpick at yourself. The Spirit wants you to build yourself back up and start to celebrate yourself and start to express yourself and start to continue to love yourself and shine your light wherever you go. You know, this person needs to do the work. We all need to do the work. And if this person is in refusal of doing the work, they're going to destroy a lot of connections, not just with you, because there's a lot of projections going on here. And, you know, they do want to return with an apology or something of that sort. The 6th month, which we are in now. This could be at the ending of July. Sorry, Cancer season, the ending of June when it starts. You know, this person could come back in with an apology, with an awareness of love. But it could be a small gesture. They can come in with, like, being flirtatious. They may want to be practical, or, you know, there's something that they want to build with you, you know, because this separation, I'm hearing, is killing them softly. But again, they're in their ego. But whilst you are both in separation, Spirit wants you to continue to work on yourself and don't censor yourself for anyone. So that's what I have for you, part number 2. I wasn't expecting that. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 13,000. I've been on 12,000 for like coming up to 3 years now. So please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Peace out. We're going to move on over to last but not least, part number 3. What do you need to know? What does Spirit want you to know? You chose the green stone. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Part number 3. Oh, okay. 7 of Swords. Not great. Justice card. Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands. You've got a hater, Death card, Power card, 5 of Pentacles. You have a hidden hater, part number 3. There's someone that wants to cause you a tower moment. This could be someone at work that wants you to lose your job. Because this person feels like you upstage them. This person feels like you shine too bright. They're very fearful that you're going to be in a leadership position is what I'm picking up. They're very fearful that all eyes are on you. A lot of people respect you. You're celebrated, whether you know that or it's behind your back. People do celebrate you. And this person is in secret competition with you with the 5 of Wands. You know, this person may have tried to come up against you in the past, 5 of Swords, but they failed miserably. But this person is still up to their old tricks. They can't help themselves. Spirit is interjecting them, hearing you are this person's karma. You are a walking advert as to who this person could become. But instead of admiring you, they try and destroy you. And because they try to destroy you, your guides are not happy. So your guides are basically after this person, right? This person is not going to be in a leadership position. This should be a karma reading. But this person is not going to be in that leadership position. Because of, you know what it is, what I'm feeling here, right? this individual has the potential to be in a leadership position, but because of things that they have done in the past, it's caught up with them. So this person changed the course of their own destiny by trying to come up against you, because we've got the death card, and a cycle is closing, a cycle is ending. So if you felt like you were going through some sort of turbulent time, because look, we've got the justice card here. The justice card rules the 7th house, which talks about romantic relationships as well as business partnerships, right? Signing of contracts. This person has been working behind the scenes diligently to maybe manipulate a boss to get into some sort of position of power, and something may be exposed here. Now, for some of you, something, they were getting away with something. You know, they want to climb up the career ladder. They may want to be like a supervisor or a boss or something like this, but they are going to be blocked, is what Spirit is saying. So it may have seemed like they were getting away with something, but they're going to be blocked. It's going to take them a very long time. It would have taken them quicker if they didn't. I'm not saying just trouble you. It's like they've done something to the system. They've done something in this organization, in this company. I'm hearing all eyes are going to see. But this person could lose their job. The 5 of Pentacles. They are going to experience some sort of tower moment. And I feel like with the death card, they've tried to... The death card rules Scorpio. And Scorpio talks about, you know, Scorpio is ruled by the 8th house. The 8th house talks about money gained, money owed, right? And they've been doing something in the workplace or doing something to climb up the career ladder. Now, for some of you, this may not have nothing to do with work. I feel as if this has something to do with a relationship that, unfortunately, I'm hearing for some of you, fortunately came to an end. It was a very turbulent relationship. It was very toxic. And you may have had a divorce with this individual, and this individual, is something about they didn't pay you the money that they were supposed to pay you, or they took all your money. They took all your money, and they managed to manipulate the justice system. They managed to manipulate the legal system or something like this, and maybe they had a lot of money, maybe they paid for, I don't know, a good lawyer or something like that. But either way, whatever they say, they won a case, right? You took them to court and they won a case. They made your life a living hell, though, and they didn't pay the price for what they did. What is gonna transpire here is that they will face some sort of backlash in regards to trying to be successful. This could be someone that's famous, you know. This could be someone that's famous. So even if they won a case, right, they may not receive the same fame and attention that they had before. You know, people may people are not going to want to hire them, be with them. It's what I'm picking up. People are not going to want to touch them. Like they don't want to do business with this individual. It's too risky. You know, that's for some of you. Now, back to this individual that's been trying to come up against you. I feel like this person is threatened by your leadership. They're threatened by your charisma. They're threatened, like, you're very regal. You're very powerful. And this person, I'm hearing they feel like they are that guy or that girl, right? And they may have been looking down on you. They've been trying to cause tower moments in the background for you. If you've been suspecting it, it's the truth with the death card. But time and time again, they've been blocked, you know. And if they've gotten away with this in the past, that is an old cycle. I feel like when Aries went into Neptune, Neptune went into Aries, it's almost as if it energetically kicked this energy of what they were doing out, you know. So you're not going to be affected by what this person did to you in the past. 5 represents change. Someone could be born on the 5th here. You could be born on the 5th, the 16th, the 13th, or they could be born on the 5th, the 16th, the 13th, the 11th. I'm hearing they're facing karma and they don't know what to do. For some of you, they're facing karma and they're linking it back to you because they know you're powerful. I don't know if they know that you're spiritually powerful, but they know that you're powerful. There are people at work that are spying on you as well, trying to sabotage you as well. They're trying to sabotage you from getting I'm hearing from getting attention, from getting a position. They're trying to defame you, is what I'm picking up. There's someone that's trying to defame you. They're trying to compete with you because they want to be seen as the top dog. They want to be seen as the best. They feel unstable around you. There's someone that feels unstable around you. And that's why they're choosing to try and maybe manipulate others. But this is coming to an end with the Death card. This person is going to be forced to change and forced to heal. If they cling on to that outdated way of being or trying to set you up or sabotage you, they are going to face karma. They're facing karma right now. This person's going to go through tower moments. And for some of you, a small few of you, Spirit saying, if you've been in that energy towards someone that hasn't done anything to you, then the same applies. But I don't really have that type of energy on my it's people that have been wronged. I'm not saying we're all perfect on this channel, but generally, people on my channel, they are empaths. They've been wrong. They've unfortunately attracted narcissistic low vibrational bullies, and they just don't understand why. It's because you're great. That's why. And your light shines very brightly, and it makes these individuals feel inadequate. They don't believe that everyone can shine together. They feel like it has to be me and it has to be me alone. So they feel like they've got to take you out, meaning they've got to take you down. They've got to defame you. They've got to block you. They've got to devalue you because they're jealous of your success. Some of you are being praised at work. People are praising you at work and they're trying to hide your work or downgrade your work. Losses, all is not lost. They're trying to make you lose your job. So just be on your P's and Q's. But it's going to change because whatever they're trying to make you lose, they're going to end up losing it. They could get their hours cut as well. Their hours might be cut with the Five of Pentacles. We've got delays around money. So yeah, their hours are going to be cut. Coming in from the cold. It's not really nice to say that, but that's what they wanted for you. Their home life is in shambles. With the Tower card, catastrophe, accident, things happening very quickly at lightning pace. So they're being quite shocked to the system. There's been a slash in their finances. There's delays around their money because they wanted this for you. And they could actually lose their job for some of you, the Justice card. I feel like you are this person's karma. And for you, Panama Free, your question could be like, why is this happening to me? Or what if this is happening, what's going to happen? And this is what's going to happen. This person's going to get karma for troubling you. Okay, so we've got alluring. This person finds you alluring. And this is one of the reasons why they're threatened that people are attracted to you as well. There's someone that's threatened that people are attracted to you. You've got star quality, very charismatic, very sensual, very sexy. Neighbors, jealousy, harassment, racist. So there could be a racist neighbor that you are living around as well. And they've tried to make your life a living hell because they're jealous of your star quality. They're jealous of your power. They're jealous of the fact that you're stable, that you are successful, still shining, still glowing, even though they try to come up against you and fight you with the Five of Wands. You've got a lot of people trying to compete with you. You've got a lot of people trying to compete with you. And the thing is, Spirit is saying that don't get involved with this competition. Shift to a new timeline, shift to a new space, leave these people in the old paradigm where they belong. And they're going to be so shocked that if you do, choose not to engage with them, they're going to be so shocked that you're going to look unscathed. And obviously for some of you, going through what you went through wasn't easy, but they're going to be disheveled, feeling drained and worn out. I mean, to come on, to think of all these plots and schemes, it must be tiring, right? your focus is to focus on your mental well-being, your health, your vitality, your projects, your work. Keep shining at work, keep doing what you do best, keep high vibrational, keep focusing on the things that make you happy. Be grateful, have gratitude, keep exuding and being the embodiment of love. You know, this is what these people hate. And it's not about to do this to appease these individuals. It's about staying in your power. That's who you are. That you to be stripped off who you are so that you are seen in a bad light. So that they can say, I told you so. Well, told you what? They are very threatened that you are the truth. Family, siblings, cousins, parents, grandparents. For some of you, this could be your family that are very jealous of you. They're very competitive over you. They don't want you to shine. They want you to fail. Unfortunately, they've been trying to sabotage you. They've been in secret competition with you. They are very jealous of you. Unfortunately, this could be your grandparents. This could be your parents. This could be your cousins. And obviously, it's very disheartening. And I always believe that sometimes just because we're born into families doesn't mean that they are real family. Yeah, we could be blood related, but we don't resonate of the same frequency. Like, we don't. So you could be coming to an awareness that, or you could have been thinking it, but you didn't want to admit it. And the thing is, Spirit wants you to know that you're never alone. Just because, you know, maybe your family members, your siblings, your cousins, even your parents, unfortunately, or your grandparents have been coming up against you. You could be finding out the truth about something like, wow, like my family is jealous of me. So who have I got? Spirit is saying you do have other people that treat you and value you and see you as family, and that won't do you dirty the way your family members have done to you. But this is confirmation for some of you that, yeah, unfortunately, your family have been jealous of you. Please take what resonates. You're exotic. So I feel like, you know, you may have been fixated upon because of your looks, because you're very exotic, you're very different, you're very beautiful. And it's not just about your outer beauty, you have inner beauty, and you are very regal and powerful. So it's just too much for some people. So they may have felt like they need to compete with you in some way to be seen in a high light, because they are aware that other people are drawn to you, are fixated on your energy, and you could look different from everyone that you are around. And this is part of the appeal. And they wanted to try and dirty that image that you have up to say, no, they're not the truth. Her or his difference is not good. This is not the standard to look at or to want. It's that type of energy. They try to downplay who you are. They try to dirty your energy. They try to make out that you're not attractive. And, you know, they wanted to try and manipulate other people. No, their work is not good. It's not better than mine. I'm a harder worker. I'm more charismatic. It's that type of energy. A very fighting with themselves type of energy. We've got trustworthy. So you do have trustworthy people around you. Not everyone is out to get you. There are trustworthy people around you. I do feel like you've got a soul fam. You know, there is someone or people that you can trust. And we've also got, the environment is toxic. There are many people jealous of your position. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that, pound number 3? I don't choose the cards. Yeah, Spirit does. There are many people jealous of your position, your power, your authenticity, your essence. They may try and humble you. So you have clowns that need to go back to the circus and go and juggle some balls. You have clowns that are in refusal to give you your flowers. And they don't have to, because Spirit is already giving you your flowers. That's why Spirit placed you in this environment, to show others who the highest is in the room. Because you were around, and you are around, a lot of pretenders, a lot of fakes, a lot of clowns that were getting away with things way before you step onto the scene. So they may have been seen as the highest in the room, the hardest worker, the most hottest, or whatever it is. And then when you came onto the scene, there were tears, there was resentment, there was anger, there was bitterness, there was plotting, there was planning, there was, I need to take, I need to get rid, I need to, because you represent the truth of who they were pretending to be, and other people believed in this lie. So these individuals have been trying to humble you, trying to push you out of environments where they don't even belong in. You leave when you're ready to leave. You're not getting forced out of anywhere, pile number 3. When spirit is ready for you to remove yourself, that's when you leave. Not when these clowns want you to go, when they can't even stabilize their own foundations and try and cause conflict, madness, and mayhem into your life. Who do they think they are? Well, spirit is going to show them who you are. Because the more they try and come up against you, because I feel for some of you, they are going to still try. This is what happens when you're dealing with clowns and people that are in misalignment with self. Because if they were aligned with self, they will know that, you know what, that I admire that person. I see a lot of myself within that person. Maybe me and that person can hang out. We can be friends. No. You threaten me. I can't be around you. I got to destroy you. I got to do that. I got to do that. Not understanding that you were placed in this environment to maybe uplift the environment with your frequency, with your vibrational frequency, to be of love, to spread love, and to show people how it really go. But because they are in refusal to change, because they are not connected to self, they saw you as an immediate threat and they started to act the clown. So you do stupid things, you get stupid prizes, evidently. And part of their prize is for some of you to lose their job, to get their hours cut, to have tower moments in their own private life as well, because their behavior towards you may have affected your home life as well. Okay? And it's, again, it could be a neighbor as well that caused you a lot of conflict, chaos, madness, and mayhem, and made your living environment very unstable and uncomfortable. So they're going to be gaining the same. They could even get kicked out of their home. You know, something could happen around maybe March or Scorpio season for this individual, October. Okay? In regards to someone at work, they may have to find another job. You know, because people may be trying to fight to get them out of the job. They may realize that they're not as popular as they thought they were. People don't like them. People are going to be working behind the scenes to get rid of them. They're upsetting people without realizing it, because they feel like they're the star of the show when they're actually an irritant. Okay, so they may try and humble you, ignore you, but they cannot deny your light. Shine some more, but seek ways to not be around these low vibing people. So spirit wants you to continue doing what you do best at work, but try not to be around these people. I know it's easier said than done. If you can do like a protection prayer, a shielded prayer to shield you before you're around these people, or just try and swerve them if you're at work, or if you live around these individuals, if they're like a neighbor and so forth. Try not to exchange energies with these individuals. Keep prayed up as well. Do your reversals if you believe in that too. Check in on your energy. Whose energy are you absorbing? So these people have been affecting your energy, and that's why spirit wants you to transmute that energy and alchemize that energy into doing something productive, into doing something, you know, positive. Whether that means you go for a walk, you sing, you journal, you exercise, you do yoga, tai chi, taekwondo, you know, do something that's going to transmute that energy, right? Draw, sing, dance, okay? Go to the gym, whatever you can do. Shift the focus back onto you. Vent in a journal and clear out your energy. You will feel so much better and lighter. Spirit wants you to vent in that journal and clear out your energy. You know, it's not nice having haters, but, you know, as they say, if you didn't have haters, you wouldn't be doing something right. But I guess they're fans. They're actually fans. So we have throat chakra. I communicate openly and honestly to express my thoughts and feelings clearly. I share my inner knowledge freely with integrity, and without fear. My aim is to be fully understood by others. I am open to giving and receiving praise, and I will be careful not to talk excessively and make it all about me. I create space in my conversations for others to communicate with me. I inquire about others' thoughts and feelings, as listening to the truth can be uplifting. I feel that spirit doesn't want you to converse with these individuals. I feel that spirit wants you to journal your thoughts and your feelings and to dead this situation. You have been silent about what's been going on, and spirit wants you to lay your burdens onto them. So this is confirmation to say to get a journal and just write about everything that's been bothering you in this situation. If you do need to speak to someone in authority, spirit wants you to reach out to them, whether that means by email, phone call, letter, whatever the case, you know. And money gained, money owed, that's just a small message that's come through. Some of you may need to fill out a form. Some of you may need to do your taxes. Some of you may need to send off something and not to forget to do so. That just came up for me with this death card, because the death card rules Scorpio. Scorpio rules the eighth house, which rules, you know, money gained, money owed, is what I'm picking up. So there's some sort of forms that you may need to fill out to make sure you get money owed to you. Okay, so we've got first chakra, base chakra. I know what my needs are and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. I use my imagination and my vision to imitate what I wish for, and I pursue it. I'm not waiting to be rescued. I'm not a victim. I'm strong. You are strong. And this is one of the reasons why people have been trying to come up against you, because they feel unstable and your power affects them. Your power makes them feel weakened, because they feel like, how can I be as strong as that? How can they? So what they try and do, they try to inflict pain and madness, chaos and mayhem into your life to make you unstable as they are, to make you weakened. But Spirit wants you to remain strong. Spirit doesn't want you to, you know, feel as if you're on your own. You know, Spirit wants you to understand that you are powerful. And one of the reasons why this has happened to you is because you're powerful, and they're threatened by your power. I don't understand why, but they're threatened. They feel like you're going to take something away from them. You feel like you're going to take a job, a person. I don't know. Or they're just very angry that it's you. They just want to be that main girl or main guy, you know. And they're also thinking, how come you're not affected by, you know, this person could get like very down in the dumps. There's nothing wrong in that, but they just feel like you just don't get affected by certain things, and they want to disrupt your peace. They actually want to disrupt your peace. Why are you so happy? Why do you enjoy your job? You may even hate your job, but you just make the most out of it. Why are you so, do you understand? It's just weird. They're weird. And also back to this, it's basically saying to me personally, don't even interact with these people. Don't even explain. Don't even say, I know you're don't even bother. Because these people are so sneaky that they can make it look like you that's jealous of them. Do you know what I mean? So don't even bother. Just keep shining, keep glowing, keep focusing on, you know, your future. Shift your energy back onto you. And then we've got creative manifestation, second chakra. I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. It is time for me to manifest what I need. I ask myself, what do I need? So you need to ask yourself, point number 3, what do you need? I mentioned shift the focus back onto you. There's many things that you need to do. There's many things that you need to do. These people are minute in comparison to the legacy that you're going to leave. They're just part of the journey. You know, they're just another boss that you need to clock in Mario. Do you understand? I'm optimistic and creative in carrying out all of the tasks that come my way, even seemingly mundane ones. And I maintain a positive attitude in all I do. I'm open to receive and I am deserving. So these people don't want you to feel like you're deserving, but you are deserving, and you know you're deserving. You're coming into that power of knowing that you are deserving. It's almost as if they want to strip you, from feeling deserving. They don't even acknowledge the fact, or they're so selfish and probably narcissistic. They don't even acknowledge the fact that you've been through a lot of tower moments, and this is your winning season, and hopefully more to come. They don't understand that you do face your trials and tribulations, but you could do that privately. And because, like I said, there's something about you exuding strength. They want to rock the boat, and they want to be the one to take you down, you know. But by them doing so and forfeiting themselves to be in that position, they're actually presenting themselves to your spirit guides to destroy. Okay, so we've got imagination. I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine a life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. So Spirit is saying that you are very spiritually protected and you are very spiritually powerful. Some of these individuals know this, but Spirit wants you to shift the focus back onto you, which I keep saying, and to manifest. Get out your journal or do a board where you pick up pictures from maybe Pinterest or even like the internet, and just create that life that you want, because you are a powerful person. We all are, but you have the will to create the life that you deserve. And I feel like these people can sense that with you, or you lead by example, and it makes other people believe, it makes other people feel like, you know, if par number one, I feel like you're an influencer. If par number one can do it, then why can't I? And some people take that and think, no, I have to do it, or they want to do the same thing to outsmart you, to beat you, and you know how it goes already. But Spirit wants you to shift the focus onto you, find that quiet time, that quiet space. I'm actually going to do this myself, right? And just journal, and also do a board of your dream life and work towards that goal of getting that dream life daily. It may take a while, but you'll get it in the end. And keep having that belief, because I feel like you believe in magic, and you're here to show people that you are of magic, and you do create the life of your dreams, and you will, regardless if they like it or not. So we've got self-discipline, third chakra. My self-discipline and willpower will significantly help me in my efforts to move forwards and grow. I'm free of the need for the approval of others. I face each challenge with determination and courage. And I feel like it's your courage that's upsetting these people. But Spirit wants you to be more powerful, more courageous. Like, they do not have permission over your life. You need to go towards your goals unapologetically, as long as you're not hurting anyone or yourself. I face each challenge with determination and courage, and I'm determined to live my life to its full potential. Use these people's energy as fuel to gain the life of your dreams. Alchemize their negative energy into positivity, to going after your goals, to executing your goals. Don't let them win. They want you to hide yourself. They want you to slow down. They want you to give up. Never that. Never that on this channel. I'm strong and capable. My actions speak louder than my words. Yes, you show by action that you're not giving up. The best revenge, as Beyonce said, is your paper. The best revenge is your success. Your success will be their karma. Your success will be their karma. Everything they try to strip away from you, you're going to get back tenfold and more. I know that what my intuitive senses tell me are true. So if you've been doubting if these individuals are trying to come up against you, or they've been plotting and scheming and planning and jealous and whatever, fixated on your energy, that spirit saying, yeah, it's true. You weren't bugging, meaning that you weren't overthinking. It was true. And that's what's protecting you, because you know how to maneuver your way out of certain situations and certain traps that they're trying to plant for you. So listen to your intuition about these situations. Move in silence as well. I open myself to the truth that is within and around me, and I know that it is there for me to receive. So look at little signs, by spirit. And spirit is protecting you in all of this as well, because these people are walking towards, their demise. They're going to fall into their own trap. What they want is for you is going to play out in their own life. I practice developing my intuition, and I know that it is a major aspect of who I am. In the stillness and silence of meditation and contemplation, I will experience and know the truth. You know the truth, and you know what to do. Part number 3. You are destined for success. And the more these individuals throw at you energetically, Spirit wants you to alchemize that into positivity, into believing in yourself. The more they tell you no, the more they try and block and stop you from achieving anything, or whatever the case is, the more karma points they're building for themselves. Do not participate in any tit-for-tat games with these clowns. They're a clown for a reason, and you are the highest in the room for a reason. You've got a spiritual mission to fulfill. You've got things that you need to do. They're sent to distract you, to destroy you in some cases, and it's not going to happen, because they're going to end up destroying themselves. Part number 3 is absolute pleasure. I'll speak to you soon. Peace out.